Hi.
All right, here we go, guys. The Ford EcoBoost 400 championship race here in Miami. Congratulations to Kyle Busch and all his fans out there. We all knew it was going to be a Joe Gibbs show from the beginning, and my take on this race, a lot of ups and downs. One thing I want to say, first of all, thanks to everybody who played in the Pick 5 contest this year. Thanks to all my subscribers. You know, I'm trying to give to the people who do it. We did have a winner of the contest, and it was a great year. Great year for the contest, and next year we're going to make it bigger and better. And all that. So, yeah, thanks to everybody. And going to the race, the race itself, you know, whenever I get to talking about this stuff, I just don't stop. But Martin Truex Jr. took off. 10-second lead, stage 1. Total domination because of the aero package. I'm a Truex fan, and I'm not a big fan of these drivers pulling out this far. And it just proves right there that's the main case. But once Truex got out, won stage 1, we got into stage 2. Truex had that stage 2 won until they pitted and put the tires on the wrong way. How does that happen? Out of all year long, you pick the championship race to mess up a pit stop like that. I don't know who made that call, but I hope Joe Gibbs does something to him, because that just, something ain't right and a little fishy here. But anyway, that messed up Truex, so he had to battle his way back up. Kyle Busch wins stage 2. And we get into stage 3, and there's really not much to talk about in this race except for slow lap cars. I think we had one guy had a flat tire, didn't wreck or nothing. We had Denny Hamlin almost blew his engine up because he had his grill down there, so they stopped and got that fixed, killed his race. We had one guy, Kyle Larson, that actually go up there and actually challenge. I was watching these guys see what they do. I seen Joey Logano and a couple guys on the restart just try to make it, but they would back off. And that's what I want to get to, is these drivers backing off and not racing these Final Four. This is a race. If you're Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, you need to go out there and try to win this race. Don't worry about the Big Four. Don't worry about the championship or them. Try to win races. Get up there and fight and make this exciting for the fans. That's the reason why there was empty seats at Miami, where NASCAR lied, said, oh, we're sold out. No. There was tons of empty seats in there. So NASCAR is trying to bullcrap, trying to lie, trying to get people to watch their show. Until they get rid of this package, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's caused the racing to be twice as... 2017, they had the racing perfect. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was close as good as it's been in a while. But they really messed it up, and I'm afraid they're going to keep messing it up. The downforce on these cars, you can't wreck them. You can't do this. It's killing the racing itself. I've just looked at the comments on the internet. Everybody said, not just because Kyle Busch won, but everybody said this race was boring and horrible. So if that tells you a point, and don't say, well, Phoenix is going to fix it next year, because it ain't. Not with this package. I mean, William Byron, Chase Elliott, been running strong the last 5 weeks. William Byron, top 3, 4 every week. He was on cruise control this week. They didn't even try. Half the field didn't even try. Truex lapped almost the whole field in the first stage. That's how slow these cars was. So I'm just speaking from my heart. You know, it's just it's drawing fans away from the sport, because you had this championship race. You had 3 Gibbs cars, 1 Harvick. You know, Harvick, I just had the feeling before the race started, Harvick didn't have a chance, because these 3 guys was running the same setups, and they was fast, and they could adjust and help each other out. And Harvick's teammates was being lapped every 20 laps. So it just ain't there. So, you know, I don't know what to say, but Kyle Busch went ahead and won the race. Took them forever to do the post-race inspection, but what are they going to do? They already had the trophy celebration. They already done everything. I mean, they can't take the win away from him. They just put everything up. They need to overlook that system and say, if you pass pre-race inspection, they shouldn't even be a post-race inspection. I mean, just put it in there, let them out there. You got officials watching these pit stops every time. There's nothing they can change in them. So they got to be a solution that people don't be waiting 3 hours for this and that. Because what if they would have disqualified him? Then you had all that TV coverage, newspaper, USA Today, everybody's already wrote Kyle Busch is champion, so you can't do that. So, I mean, you know he's going to pass inspection no matter what. Like I say, in the top 4, the championship 4 was the only cars that could actually run. Everybody else is slow. I seen Truex lap the 47 car, and he was at least 20 miles an hour faster than him. I'm like, how can you be this slow? It was just the worst championship weekend I've seen in a long time. The Truck Series. We crown a champion that didn't even win a race. Only led like 37, 38 laps all year, and he's the champion. And then you got a few other drivers over there that won multiple races, 4 or 5 races, and they're not the champion. The point system has to be tweaked. It's got to be done. I wish they'd go back the way it used to be in the old days. Get rid of this shit, because it just don't work. And it's messing up. Sponsors are getting involved out of it and everything, but it's my take on it. Anyway, it's a great year for me in fantasy. I think I won the fantasy championship. I don't know where I'm going to end up overall. I was in the top 1,000, which is cool. But, yeah, Kyle Busch showing no emotion. Victory lane, I don't understand that. If I win a championship, I'm going to be happy and having a good time. Well, let's see, guys. I just thought it was a poor race. A lot of you people keep thinking in your head, and some people makes videos keep saying, oh, it was a great race. That's just because you want to think it was. Overall, watch the replay. Watch these cars. Watch the downforce. That big spoiler needs to go. That big spoiler is really, I hate saying this, but the big spoiler is fucking up NASCAR. And they need to change a lot of stuff. Anyway, congratulations, Kyle Busch and all you fans. And we'll see you guys later. Peace.